Hey, welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 30.
I think so.
Yeah, 30.
Episode 30 of Random Ear Candy. And I think, what do we want to talk about? Old inventions throughout history or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
So-
Weird inventions throughout history.
Yeah, we're going to see how this works out. So,
Yeah.
you ready to have a conversation?
Oh, yeah, let's have that
sure.
conversation.
Now, before we get started into this day in history, we have a guest today,
Yay.
Mr. Ticket.
Hey, Ticket.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
Doing pretty good.
Doing good.
So, we heard Ticket knows quite a bit about inventions in history, so we invited him on the show
Definitely.
to give us his insightful opinions and feedback. So, okay. Let's jump right into this day
Quit chewing your
in
food.
history.
Yeah.
I'm
I can
eating
hear it.
chips,
We don't want
bro. Okay, these are really good, though. Doritos for the win. Okay,
Not sponsored, by the way.
not sponsored. Well,
It could be.
bro, no.
That's horrible.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. Okay.
It's not an ASMR episode, Levi.
Okay, so on this day, April 16th is when this will be released. So, April 16th, 1900, the U.S. Post Office issues the first book of postage stamps ever.
I wonder what they did before then. I guess they just paid with money.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just like in the included in taxes, so you didn't have to pay.
Oh.
I don't know.
The stamp. They did have the Stamp Act way back
I
when.
mean, I have no idea. But that'd be a good idea, but to have free stamps. But also,
Pretty good.
the treaty in 2003, the Treaty of Accession is signed in Athens, admitting 10 new member states to the European Union.
Your opinion?
Your opinion?
The
Wow.
European.
Your opinion.
European matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Also,
Sounds
oh my word.
interesting.
Okay, in 73.
19?
19
No,
or 18?
just 73. This is like a long time
Oh,
ago.
like the...
Oh, the year 73.
In the year 73, a Jewish fortress falls to the Romans after several months of siege, ending in the Jewish revolt.
I feel sorry for them.
Yes.
I did not know that. I've never studied the year 73,
All
but
that
Me
hard
neither.
work for nothing.
yeah. Also, one more. In 1178 BC, a solar eclipse may have marked the return of
Aliens.
a legendary king of some country that
King
cannot
Tut?
pronounce to his kingdom after the Trojan War.
Oh.
So, now, to the main topic of today's Random Ear Candy podcast.
Hey. Wait, you know what? Never mind. I had a question.
Can I hear that still?
Huh?
Yes. And it's very annoying.
It tastes good, at least.
We need to
They
go
are
back
pretty
and
good.
You only
do.
might have to mute you if you don't
Hey,
stop
hey,
chewing
I
your
have a
chips.
question.
We need to do weird habits again. I'm gonna include smacking.
Sweet
I
pea,
always try to have a snack while we...
Sweet pea and pickle.
What?
I have a question. Wasn't King Tut an Egyptian?
Yes.
Why do they call him King Tut if he was a pharaoh?
King Strut.
A pharaoh is a king.
I mean, it's like the
Pharaoh
ruler.
Tut?
Okay, let's start with in the year 1450. So, like, before I was born.
Can you turn the music down?
Yeah. Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press.
Wow.
He's German, right? That sounds
Yeah, it
German.
sounds German.
This also allowed literacy to greatly expand. So, just in case you didn't know, the
I've
printing
heard
press.
of this. I've heard of this invention before.
I think
So-
I heard of this in school, maybe.
Yeah, you can move the mic a little bit closer. It'd be sweet.
I know, I just didn't
Okay,
wanna-
do you have one? Did you? Yes or no?
I had
the music
massage
down.
helmet. That's
Again?
what I had.
But the music's cool.
It says right here, in the 1960s, you didn't need to visit a spa to get a relaxing head massage. You could slip on this massage helmet for an air-powered scalp rub down. This invention is still available today.
Watch all the old people with
I
like
want one.
the old people with loose hair. They put it on and they take it off and just bald.
It's like-
Blows all the hair off.
That'd be kind of
I
funny.
want one of those helmets.
Sweet pea might go bald.
I have one.
What?
The Urban Window Baby Cage.
was
I
about
have
to do
a
that
lot
one.
of questions just from the topic, just from the title. Invented by health worker Mrs. Robert C. Lafferty. She probably had a lot of kids.
Wow.
In 1913, and inspired by an increasing awareness of outdoor fresh air benefits for youngsters, the window baby cage was designed as a solution for apartments without a garden or outdoor space. Unsurprisingly, the very idea of putting a precious baby to play in a cage made of wire and mesh hanging outside a window several floors above a street level was too nightmarish for most parents.
Can you imagine? I was actually, me and Ticket were talking about that the other day. Remember that? I mentioned that. I was like, what in the world?
So apparently,
Except it didn't.
did not gain popularity.
The article I saw didn't go into that much detail. They just said it was a metal cage hung like a few stories up to provide fresh air for the baby. So I thought maybe they like somehow caught fresh air in it or something. But I didn't know they put the baby in the cage.
Can you imagine going to like New York
My word.
in those high-rise apartment
Like,
buildings and seeing
like
all these metal
the fifth
cages
floor, there's
hanging
like
out the
20
window?
Kinda
There's like
creepy. I'd probably leave.
There's like 20 cages on the fifth floor with
Hear
like
the baby.
toddlers crawling around in there.
No, and then one falls, and then it just falls on another, and it's
Ew.
like a chain reaction of babies falling to the ground.
Oh yeah.
It's
That's a weird thought, Levi.
Pop-Tart, you want to read this one?
It's raining babies.
Pay attention.
The portable hat radio.
Look at the picture. Y'all need to look up the picture for
Guys,
this.
look at this.
Oh my
Yeah,
word.
I'd probably
such
think
a-
you're a crazy person if you
That's
have that
definitely
on.
a fashion statement.
The portable hat radio of a hat installed with a portable radio, featured on the cover of Radio Electronics.
That's just
June
the-
19.
Okay, you're just reading the thing
yeah.
for the picture. Read the article.
Decades before mobile wonders of the Walkman, iPod, and mobile phone, the idea of being able to listen to the radio on the move wasn't.
Do you need help?
What year was this?
Wasn't 1994.
Was
or something like that.
inconceivable.
Didn't people?
What grade are you
didn't
in,
people
Levi?
carry those like
Or no, what grade are you in Pop-Tart?
Fourth.
That you could
Wait,
read
didn't
by
people
now.
carry like boom boxes on their shoulders
It's
around that
saying
time?
that before all of
I'm
that.
6.
Before all of that, being able to listen to the radio on
Sixth
the
grade.
No, but they would carry the boom
Listen.
boxes on their shoulders. That's so weird.
Pickle. Listen.
my bad.
Before all of that.
Fascinating.
So think back to when they had like probably those big radio cabinets, and there was no way to listen to the radio while you're like out moving around and walking around. They came up with this. Someone came up with this lovely invention of the portable hat radio, and it was. People think that it was created by an inventor in Berlin, Germany, during the 1930s. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
This bizarre apparatus was essentially a straw hat with 2 large antennas sticking out on top of it. Not only was it cumbersome, but there were issues with radio signals. So,
Yeah.
in other words, it looked crazy and it didn't work very well.
Yeah. Typical for
An
old
invention that Pickle
Yeah.
made.
Okay. Now, it may sound obvious, but back in the 1800s, nobody understood that germs and microorganisms could invade living hosts such as humans or animals. We soon understood that microorganisms were living organisms existing anywhere, including the air humans breathe. Both were the works of Louis Pasteur, based on the theory proposed by many others. One of the first and most practical implementations of the
Do you
theory
need help?
was pasteurization, the method of sterilized bacteria in wine, milk, and other alcoholic
So,
beverages.
what is the invention? I got lost in the explanation.
Pasteurization?
Okay.
Okay.
That's not weird, though.
Yeah.
That's like something we still use today.
Are these supposed to be weird inventions?
they're supposed to be weird.
I was
I
doing
have a- I have a
popular.
weird one I wanna
I was
share.
doing
This
popular
one's-
inventions.
Y'all just wait till you hear my next one. Go ahead, Ticket.
Okay, I have the spaghetti aid.
Oh, dear.
It says here, eating a bowl of pasta got much easier when the spaghetti aid was invented. It would wind spaghetti noodles around the fork in seconds. It's hard to imagine that this novelty invention had any staying power, but it returned to the market in recent years.
Really? So,
That's the picture.
well, I want to see.
Looks like they're fishing for spaghetti.
Oh, who would bring that to a restaurant? Hopefully they
Can
just
you
make it
imagine?
at home.
Somebody like
Like
walks
a-
I
in-
know.
A high-dollar Italian
That looks
restaurant.
horrible.
It kind of looks like a weapon. I mean, you might could use it as a weapon.
Yeah, you
Stab
can, like,
somebody and then
That's like
start
that's like
winding
a
it
super
up.
villain's weapon.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
the one that I'm seeing here is the mass shaving machine. I'm scared just by reading the name. I don't even know where this is gonna go,
Sounds
but I'm
like
scared.
that dude on Cheaper by the Dozen tried to shave with multiple
Yes,
razors
it
at once and ended
does.
up cutting himself.
In the early 19th century, as walrus mustaches and beards declined in popularity, it became more socially acceptable for men to be clean shaven. Because such morning rituals were time consuming, A culture of stopping off at the barbers for a clean shave and shoe shine became common. The problem was that a barber could only serve one customer at a time, so they created a group shaving machine which could seat several men in a row, where the first part of the device applied the foam to all the faces. Then a large blade would be used to trim their facial hair. That's
Okay.
terrifying.
I would not
The
be willing
device,
to.
the device could, in theory, shave 12 men at once. However, its limitations meant the machine could not alter its movements depending on the shape of an individual face, leaving uneven results and at worst cuts and abrasions from the blade.
That sounds scary.
I wonder who in the world ever volunteered to like be the guinea pig for this.
Be the first one.
I want to
like,
look at the
That's
big,
crazy.
huge
It
blade.
is crazy. Scary.
That's funny.
Oops,
So,
there went my net.
Wait, I was gonna let Pop Tart read this one.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the title, Pop Tart, and then scroll down here to read the article.
Okay, this looks very weird. Okay, it says the title of it is The Face Glove. Developed in the U.S. at the turn of the 20th century, the eerie-looking mask or face glove was designed to be used by ladies of refinement to beauty and preserve youthful skin while also removing blemishes and imperfections. Resembling something of a creepy horror film, the main problem with this is an unproven treatment that was in health issues.
Okay, I felt like I kind of got lost
Okay,
there, but
this is the picture of it.
It looks like
there's no
something-
picture.
Yeah.
There is a.
Oh,
Oops.
oh,
It
well.
did look creepy. I will say
Well,
it looked very
I have
creepy.
a pretty odd one. Back in 1940, a docile horse wears a gas mask as a precaution
what?
against gas
Hold on.
attacks.
A what?
Just sounds funny.
Wait. Docile.
Oh, docile.
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 You need to learn how to read.
I'm sorry.
So do
have
you.
no
So
room
do
to
you,
talk.
Pop-Tart.
Okay, this horse wears a gas mask as a precaution against gas attacks on March 27th, 1940. It was developed by, in quotation marks, Our Dumb Friends League, a humane society in London, England. So there's this picture of a horse wearing this. It looks like they put a sandwich bag over his head and cut two squares out for the eyes. Like it's a beautiful picture.
Oh, that's. It looks like a very. It looks like a very large anteater.
So there are gas masks for horses, but I mean honestly, if there's a gas attack, who would think? I mean, because in the picture, the dude's not wearing one; it's only the horse.
Yeah.
So that's
Save
weird.
the humans, not
Oh,
the
wait
horses.
till y'all hear my next weird invention.
What?
It says right here, the family bicycle. The whole family could enjoy the pleasures of a bike ride with inventor Charles Steinloff's historical machine, which included spots for two people to pedal, one person to ride in front, and even a dedicated seat for a seamstress to continue her sewing work on the go.
Yeah, that's so important. To
Wait,
say while
seriously?
You're riding a bike.
4-person bicycles are still available today, but you might have to look far and wide for one that includes a sewing machine.
Mine is too.
That's crazy.
that's
I want
the
to see the picture.
Dylan, that's a bit.
Oh,
Let me
mercy,
see.
bro! You should be a seamstress when you
wow.
grow
Can you
up.
imagine the fights that probably broke out during a family ride on that thing?
I know.
Somebody getting mad at somebody else for not
Imagine,
pedaling
like-
fast
You start
enough.
going down a hill.
Yeah.
For not
You
pulling
can't
their
stop,
weight.
everyone's
You're not
swinging.
pedaling at the same speed, and it's just.
Wouldn't that be horrible? Like,
Well, they do
there's
have
only two
tandems today.
There's only 2 people pedaling, and that's a lot of weight to pedal.
It is.
Yeah, imagine a sewing
What if
machine.
your seamstress was like 500 pounds? She just like plopped on the back.
No, can you imagine trying to sew and you hit a large pothole about the time you're jabbing the needle into the fabric? You just stab yourself.
That's funny.
There
Straight
probably,
through the finger.
And the bad thing is there probably was a lot of potholes back then. Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one called the Dinosphere. Looking like a creation from a vintage sci-fi film, the Dinosphere, invented by a Dr. J.A. Purves, was an alternate road vehicle from the 1930s. It was one giant monowheel where the driver sat along with a passenger in a cabin mounted on tracks. The head-turning machine rolled as a wheel spun and could reach top speeds of 30 miles per hour.
That's fast.
very fast for that time.
Yes.
In theory, the weight of the motor and the driver was enough to keep them parallel with the ground. To
Yeah.
onlookers, the spectacle resembled a spinning giant donut on the street.
That sounds interesting.
Due to a lack of practicability, particularly in comparison to car designs of the time, as well as having no protection from the elements, it never caught on.
Yeah,
Shocking.
that's funny.
I'm not
Very-
going to read one
very
from
weird.
there. I have another weird car.
What?
It was called the couch car.
Oh, yes, we saw the
This
couch car.
couch car is perfectly road legal, so the person claims. And to steer it, you sit on the couch, and there's a pizza sitting on top of your lap.
On your lap.
And that's your steering wheel.
There's like
You
a
steer with
Snickers
the-
bar on the armrest for
Somebody
the gear
must have
shift.
been bored one day
Yeah,
and
and
just
then there's
like,
like a soda can for the brake.
Yeah, you have to pull the soda can
That's funny.
lever.
So for fathers who cannot bear to hurt young people.
Hopefully, there's no fathers that want to hurt young people.
Wait. Let me choose a different.
My
let me,
father hurts
let-
me.
Let me choose a different one. Let's see here. Oh,
With his belt.
here we go. To keep kids happy when out driving, Jack Fletcher designed a 21st century home. He installed 3 miniature steering wheels and plastic windshields in their car on January 4th, 1955. Like, they all had steering wheels inside
Hopefully,
the car.
only one that really worked.
John Fletcher was in the front seat driving. And then it said the steering wheels could be used to help steer the car.
Oh my.
So
That sounds like a recipe
I
for
mean-
disaster.
that's honestly scary.
Imagine if you had like
It
a little
is.
kid in the back and he saw the steering wheel.
Oh, I can drive.
There's also one other. The power motor of the future is demonstrated in Port Washington on October 4th, 1957. The lawnmower has a 5-foot diameter plastic sphere in which the rider sits on, like a cushioned seat. It's like electric generated, and it has like running lights, a radio, telephone, air conditioning,
telephone.
even a cooling
wow.
system provided a chilled drink on a hot day.
Well, you could just use that as your primary vehicle.
This is 1957.
What's the top speed of that thing?
It can mow the lawn, weed it, feed it, seed it, spray for insects, plow snow, and haul equipment. It can even be used as a golf cart.
Why don't we still have
And
that
it looks
today?
like this person's sitting in a blender.
Who discontinued that?
Where? Oh my goodness! Looks like a giant hamster wheel.
Yeah, why did they discontinue that? That sounds
I don't
weird.
know.
Or it looks
Like it
like
literally
it's
looks like you're inside like
It
a
does.
blender
smoothie.
slash vacuum.
like that's
It doesn't look at all like
Anyway.
I expected it would.
that's very interesting. So
Yeah, I don't know why you want it.
Do you have one ticket?
Yeah,
Tiki
I
tick.
found one
Ticket to ride.
before that. It's called the.
Oh. We need to give our websites too.
oh, I'm on the
I'm on
businessinsider.com.
Newsweek. That's what
And
it's
I'm
called.
on historyhit.com.
But I have the. Where's that one I just saw? Oh, the anti-bandit briefcase. This anti-bandit bag would release its contents all over the ground if a thief tried to steal it. It was perhaps a less frightening theft deterrent than a similar bag of the time, which will release a smoking chemical vapor if someone tried to snatch it.
Mercy.
So I don't know if you're trying to steal it and if you're just
The owner.
I mean, if you're the owner and you forget to do whatever you're supposed to do to pick it
Yeah.
up right, you might kill yourself.
Like if you're in a hurry and you forget to do all that stuff,
Yeah.
you could
Like gas yourself.
Oh no,
Well,
I
it
have to go
didn't
to my
say-
important
It
appointment.
didn't say that the gas would kill people. Maybe it would just knock them unconscious.
Yeah, but you go to pick up your bag because you're in a hurry, and
what if
then
you're in a hurry?
You get knocked out.
Because you got knocked out.
Maybe you're mountain climbing with your briefcase. You hit the wrong
pick it up.
button and you knock yourself out.
hopefully you'd wake up before you hit the ground.
It wouldn't do you any good if you did, if you were already falling.
I heard if you pass out, you wake up right when you hit the ground though. So I would imagine, yeah.
I wouldn't want to wake up after I hit the ground if I hit it too far
So
away from the top.
did you know the first ATM was
It's my turn.
October 25th, 1966?
Interloper.
I'm just letting you know because the banks of the future have many tellers installed in the office and apartment house lobbies. Richard Glyer demonstrates how to deposit a check in one. He's on a big stage, this little round circle thing inside the wall. He's showing people how to use an
This
ATM.
is something that's gonna happen or it's already
No,
happened?
1966. So it
Oh.
happened a little bit ago.
Happened already.
They wanted it to happen.
I think we
Yep.
changed.
So first ATM.
I think we changed directions. So
Wait,
it's
y'all
my
had
turn.
ATMs when you were little?
I mean, yeah.
I thought you told me the other day you
Not as
didn't.
electronically advanced as they are today, but they probably had them.
So wait, how'd you get money out if y'all didn't have debit cards, did y'all?
No, not at first.
How would you like withdraw?
I don't remember.
From an ATM.
I don't remember if we always had
You'd have to go
ATMs.
into-
They probably
Pop-Tart, I'm talking.
they probably had to be by banks, huh?
I don't remember if we always had ATMs or not. I mean, I
1966.
feel like we have.
1966 is the first one.
Yeah. So
I mean, were they always by banks? That way you could like have a teller.
my memory doesn't allow
Because
me
if
to
y'all didn't have
remember
debit
that.
cards, that'd be kind of
Well, it might
confusing.
be a man-operated ATM. Like somebody stands inside of it, you go up and they act like a little
The
screen.
first ATM
Maybe.
was invented September 2nd, 1969.
Maybe they just weren't widely available. You know, might have just been in big cities or something.
Might be why.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been like in small towns and all that. Probably.
Not where we live.
We're not worthy.
Okay, the loop-to-loop double bicycle.
That sounds very.
Y'all,
Energy
just
draining.
Wait till you hear this. In 1905, decades before BMX bikes were somersaulting in the air, an inventor called K. Lang came up with a bicycle. Oh, it's a he. He thought could do an impressive loop-to-loop within a circular track.
Loop de loop.
Lang designed a double bicycle, which was essentially two bikes welded together with one sitting upside down above the other. That sounds crazy.
Wow.
The rider sat encased between the two. The idea was that all four wheels could connect with all surfaces, as the upper part would take over from the bottom wheels while riding on a flat surface. Little is known about Lang's experiment, probably for good reasons.
Yes.
But the improbability of the design, plus its potential to injure or kill the rider, was possibly the reason the
Wow,
invention
sounds
never
very-
passed the patent stage.
Wow, that's
So
insane.
when they first said the loop-to-loop double bike, I thought maybe there was two people on it, like one person sitting on the right side up one and one person sitting on the, like, somehow hanging on to the upside down one. But it
Yeah.
That
sounds,
sounds like a lot of work.
it sounds like there was really only one rider for both. Like it was connected, one right side up and one upside down, and one rider. I can't even imagine how this looked.
There's
There's no
odd.
picture,
Hey.
unfortunately.
Hey, I think it's my turn to read.
Let me see
one.
what's next.
Yeah.
Can you
I don't
imagine
think you can
inventing
rate-
something
Well, Pickle
weird
kind of
and
screwed
it,
it up
like,
when he went
Make this
like
going
out.
viral?
Thank you for your attention, people. I'm fixing to read y'all a
Could
very
you just read
important
normally?
invention.
In 1922.
What's-
The ostrich pillow.
Okay, the ostrich
Dark
pillow.
and stormy night.
The ostrich pillow. Possibly inspired by.
I was about to read
the-
that one.
Listen.
Okay, I'll read a different one.
No, that's the last
No,
one.
go ahead though.
Oh, here's the last one.
Read it.
Okay, possibly inspired by the. Slaughter.
I'm gonna ban you from reading if you don't get a better grip on the English language.
Inventions decays before the ostrich pillow. Funded on Kickstarter in 2012. That wasn't too long ago. I was born.
Keep going. You're losing
Was
our
this-
attention.
Was designed to allow the wearer to escape the world, whatever their environment, be at home, traveling, work, in the office, or ordering
In order to catch
in order to catch winks
40
and
winks,
40 winks and enjoy silent meditation.
scroll up.
Oh,
Yeah.
up.
No. Up.
Oh.
Read.
Resembling a fairy hood with
Fluffy.
a fluffy hood with 3 holes for the head and 2 hands. It was promoted primarily as a way to be able to take our time out of the noisy world in order to decrease stress and increase productivity.
So basically, you were going to be encouraged to burrow away into this fluffy ostrich pillow like an ostrich sticks its head
I've
in
seen
the sand.
I've seen the ostrich pillow.
I wish I had a picture, but there's not
No,
one.
you can look it up.
yeah, that's
It's
what I
I've
um
seen it before.
yeah, you can
Are you
basically
wishing for one?
No, I've seen what they look like. They're not
Yeah,
very attractive.
I saw one get ripped apart.
Yeah,
I might-
yeah.
I might need an
Okay,
ostrich pillow.
I have one.
You already went out of order. You already,
Oh, I did. Okay, I'll wait.
okay, so I have the water taxi. Travelers who needed to
Is
cross
that called
the
a boat?
I assume. Travelers who needed to cross the rivers around Somerville, Massachusetts, but didn't want to deal with the hassle of a ferry or a rowboat could have perhaps hailed this water taxi for on-demand service. The idea is still alive today. Ride-hailing app Uber launched a water taxi service in Mumbai in
It's
2019.
like Venice and places with all the.
That's the picture.
Wait, what?
Oh wow! So it's basically just a boat with big floaties on the
Yeah.
bottom. Cool.
Oh,
So this is called. Actually, I'm not going to tell you what it's called till I read this. Harvard biomedical engineer David Edwards and students created this food innovation in 2007, which deposits a few hundred milligrams of cocoa onto your tongue, allowing you to get your chocolate fix without eating a bag of Twix. It's called low-whiff inhalable chocolate.
that would just be enough
Well,
to
isn't
make.
all chocolate inhalable?
No, you can inhale this chocolate.
Oh, like-
and it's like, yeah,
I'm sorry.
like that's. It seems like it says cocoa powder. So I mean,
That would
wouldn't you just like cough your lungs up?
It seems like it. And
Like whenever you accidentally inhale powdered sugar or something.
even if you were able to like actually taste it, it seems like it would just be enough to make me mad, or make me wish
And
I
I don't
actually
see,
had some chocolate.
I don't see how it's any better than. I mean, it's just cocoa powder. So I mean, it,
It would
wouldn't be
probably
that good.
gross.
Yeah,
I mean, there
know.
are some weird
And this
people
dude
out
went to
there who
Harvard.
like
I don't know.
unsweetened chocolate.
Yeah,
It
everybody
doesn't
has
sound too
different
great.
taste buds, so I would assume some people would.
So this
probably
dude
like
goes
that.
to Harvard as a biomedical engineer, and he makes a
Inhalable
a chocolate inhaler.
He could be
So-
doing a lot more with his life.
Yeah, there's more important things out there, guys.
This is somebody we could
Would
say
you-
get a life.
They have a
Whatever you
dog
do.
brella.
A dog brother.
I mean,
A
if
dog
he's making
brother.
money off
Again,
it,
you're trying to do 2 for 1.
Oh,
You're
I
cheating.
am. It's called a bonus.
No, you need to wait for
Guys,
your turn.
Okay.
no. Yeah,
Does
wait
that
for your
mean that
turn.
you would only smell the chocolate?
No, you taste it. You inhale it.
Through your nose.
No, you inhale it through your mouth.
Oh.
It's like an inhaler
How do you know you wouldn't inhale it through your nose?
because it has a picture.
Oh, right, man.
It is. It looks like an inhaler, but it's like a capsule that you put in. It's chocolate, like just cocoa powder.
But maybe it's not powder. Maybe it's like a gas, like a scented gas.
It might be, but
Yeah,
I mean
like
that
a
wouldn't
cocoa
fulfill you, would it?
gas.
Like that wouldn't
No,
fill you up.
I'm in agreement. I don't think either way would.
And
make me
inhaling
happy.
it, that'd go into your lungs too. So you're like,
Cocoa lungs.
Look at your lungs and they're
it's
brown.
disgusting.
Like, imagine if you like go to the doctor's office or something, and they like look at your lungs, and they're just like,
How long have you been smoking?
That's not smoking. It's cocoa, chocolate.
Going. Ticket, you have one?
"Yes, I do. I have the golf robot. The robot taught the art of the perfect swing to golfers in the 1920s. While this one probably had limited capabilities, a modern golf robot named after Tiger Woods scored a hole-in-one at a PGA event in 2016.
Pretty soon we
Hole
won't
in
need
one.
golfers. We'll have AI
Yeah, we'll have
everything,
AI golf-
and we can just
golfers.
have AI golf.
That gets so boring. Like
yeah, but like if
AI
it's
football?
AI, they know exactly where to aim. It'd be so boring.
AI basketball. Like the robots are just like,
Chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
or would you not get anywhere because both teams would be so equally perfect?
Yeah, they'd be so like AI knows exactly where to aim.
They'd be mirroring each other's images perfectly.
Yeah,
So
that
it'd
Maybe
be-
game
no one would win.
That
No
game
one
would
would
go-
ever
I
score
know.
a
Game would
point.
go on
you wouldn't be able to
forever.
move because you'd be so well guarded.
Yeah, that would be very boring. There's some things that just need human interaction.
Yes.
Like me.
Yes, you definitely need human interaction and a lot more of it.
I like humans. But I like AI too. So
Well,
I don't.
I have an invention that's very similar to the
you
radio.
invented something?
No,
Oh.
I'm reading it.
Oh, okay. I was
So
about to be
listen,
surprised.
You're gonna miss it if you don't hush.
Okay.
It's similar to the radio hat that we talked about earlier, but it's the radio stroller.
Oh, I saw that one too.
And this is a stroller equipped with a radio, including a very large antenna and a loudspeaker to keep the baby quiet. I don't think that's going to keep the
Bro,
baby
so if you have
quiet.
the radio inside the stroller and you turn it up loud enough for you to hear, you're going to be blasting your baby.
And it's pointed, the loudspeaker's pointed right at the baby.
Yeah, I think that's gonna make her cry or something.
You're like
Someone-
blast it
that
full
was-
on.
That could not have been a woman that created that.
Well, it shows a woman pushing it, so
That's
you know.
just the advertisement, I'm sure.
Okay, this is called the flask tie.
Oh my.
So, if work is driving you to the bottle, like
This
the
has
water,
to be a
the
family-
the
a
water
family
bottle.
program.
If your work is
The
driving
water
you to the water bottle, a water flask hidden in your tie can do double duty. The flask tie, which came out in 2013, has a hidden fluid compartment and a
For
straw
water, for
to
water,
make your
definitely
shift go a little easier. So, like the big, there's like two parts of a tie that hang down.
Yeah.
The big part, the small part is a straw. The big part is like a container you can put like your bottle
Yeah,
in.
but that's gotta look weird.
It does. It's like
Yeah,
round.
imagine like your coworkers.
I mean, it's not super obvious, but it's a dude. I mean, it looked a little weird. You're standing up there at the whiteboard and you're just like put your tie in your mouth.
Do you think people
Are you nervous, bro?
I'm
People might
thirsty.
wonder why you're sloshing when you walk too.
All right. So here's mine. I have the butter protector. It says, what could be more embarrassing in the 1950s than accidentally dragging your sleeve through a stick of butter as you reach across the table?
Oh.
American amateur inventor Russell E. Oakes solved that problem with this spider-like gadget. Today's diners solve this issue with luxurious covered butter keepers, or by politely asking someone else to pass the dish they need.
That's
So
interesting.
it's like a,
Let me see.
I think it.
Wait. Okay, hurry and tell
Oh,
yours.
that looks like a spider.
Let me see. Oh my word.
That
Okay.
looks very creepy.
Sweetie, hurry and tell yours because I have one that I'm probably going to buy after we
Well, this
finish this.
invention would be this invention would be very useful for someone who is musically talented yet lazy, or not able to get around.
The player piano.
Oh, so you're
called-
putting lazy and like disabled people in
No,
the same category?
I said or.
You heard that?
I said or. That means not the same.
And or.
Not and. It's a piano. Listen, because my mic doesn't work when y'all make noise.
Okay. Oh.
It just fades out.
That's-
I think that you
That's the
designed it
good
that
part.
way. I noticed yours never does that. I'm going to start using the blue microphone.
The blue, it has nothing to do with the blue
I think
microphone.
it has everything to do with the color.
You can't program these
I'm gonna
microphones.
start
I don't think
sitting-
color has to do
These
with
are
anything.
$20 microphones. You can't
I'm going
program
to start
them.
sitting in front of the equipment.
You want to try that? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I can push buttons and
You can
and
push
wiggle
buttons.
switches.
Wiggle switches.
So it's a piano for the bedridden. It's a piano especially designed for people confined to bed rest.
Or
What's the
lazy
picture?
people. Or lazy people.
So basically just a piano on top
so
of you.
If you don't feel like
So if you're lazy
not-
or disabled, this piano is for you.
Listen, if you are not bedridden and you just don't want to get out of bed and you love your bed, this is the instrument.
I
for
mean,
you.
if you could just like lay a keyboard across
Oh,
your
I
lap.
have piano lessons today,
That
but
would
I
be
don't
so
feel like
heavy.
getting up. So
I've
I'm
done
just
it
gonna
before.
FaceTime my
so heavy.
instructor and play the piano.
Okay.
All my
So I have
Lap.
one that I'm gonna see how much it is after this because it looks amazing.
Is
It's
it-
called the selfie toaster.
What?
Oh, does it? You take a selfie and it like puts it on the toast?
Well, so what happens to help liven up boring toast? This toaster from the Vermont Novelty Toaster Corporation, released in 2014, is customized using a photo of your face that guides a special metal plate. The result is perfectly crisp toast that you can then use to butter yourself up.
I would hope toast is crisp. If it's
Like
not,
it literally
then I'm
shows
not
this.
eating it.
Like the thumbnail is this dude holding a picture of himself on a piece of toast. Like, that'd be so funny. Can you imagine? Like
I
you.
wouldn't eat
Okay.
myself.
What-
I would
what's
take
the
a
retail
picture.
price for that?
I don't know. I'm about to look it up.
No, I would take pictures of my enemies and put them on my toast.
No, okay, so imagine you have like a party and you have all your friends over and you serve toast and it has your face on it.
No, I would put their faces on it. Or if my children were being bad, then I'd put their face on it. That'd be my toast.
Let me
for
let
the
me
day.
see how much a selfie toaster is. $70,
It's not worth it.
bro.
I don't eat that much toast.
Oh wait, everyone has their own metal plate, so you just insert your metal plate and then put your toast in.
Somebody has too much time on their hands. Are you done?
Oh,
actually
if I have
sounds
to be,
kinda
I'm gonna
cool.
get one of these.
No,
If
you're
y'all
not.
want, okay, I'll give y'all my PayPal in the description of this, and y'all could send me the money, and then I'll let you know how it works out.
You gonna post it on social media? Your selfie toast?
Yeah, and look, then we could start doing. Oh, by the way, I forgot to do birthdays. We'll do those in a little bit,
Okay.
but
Do we have one?
I think so.
Oh.
well, yeah.
Who?
Or
birthday's
I don't know if he
coming up.
has his birthday. I forgot when his birthday was.
Who?
We want to do that now.
Yeah, let's do it now.
Gabe Heron.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Gabe.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday,
Happy
Gabe.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
You have turned-
We're so glad you came.
Is he
Think
11?
Listen.
10?
Maybe?
Guys,
Is he 10 now or 9?
I don't know.
9? He's somewhere
How old is he?
9, I
I
think.
know, I think he's 10.
No, just wait.
No, he's not the same
he
age.
He is
No.
Is he younger than Kaylee?
Yeah.
Kaylee's 10, so he's 9.
Happy birthday, Mr. Gabe.
Listen, I have a song for Gabe. Happy birthday. We're so glad you came. Happy birthday from the Chicken
Let's, yeah,
Gang.
mute.
Woo!
From the what gang? No, you can't give names.
Oh, that's
It's a
right.
good thing I muted you.
From the Ear Candy Gang. Woo!
And a special
Okay.
guest.
Yeah, special
Okay, yeah,
guest.
let's move on.
Ticket to ride.
Oh, that was my thing. That was my.
We're going to try to
was
move
gonna
on.
be a
Well, you know
hot-
what?
Let's not relive that.
We don't want to ruin our
That was my
eardrums
music
quite
release.
yet.
You can get a selfie toaster on discount for like $50.
Hey, Sweet Pea, we're sorry, but we did not want to ruin our eardrums just yet.
That would have enhanced them. All right, Ticket, you got one?
Yeah, I do. This looks like it's the first ever FaceTime. It's the Toshiba View phone. The Toshiba View phone
The View
allowed
phone.
callers to see each other on a small video screen, with FaceTime now a part of everyday life. It's hard to imagine a time when video chatting was not only novel but groundbreaking.
I mean,
That's what it looks like.
oh wow. So it's like a desk thing. So you don't carry it with you.
Wow.
Dashboard of the
I
car.
know that technology
Okay,
is then
so
there,
FaceTime is cool, and like I know like Zoom, like the idea of a video call is like popular among like businesses and stuff. But how often do you actually use the FaceTime app on your phone?
If I'm like FaceTiming somebody, if I need, like, if they want me to show them something, I'll FaceTime them. But
Yeah, sometimes like that. But like 9 times out of 10, if I want to talk to someone, I'm not
I
going
just
to be
call
like, oh, let's FaceTime. But
I have a really good one.
I don't know, and it's not called FaceTime unless you're an iOS user. So
no, they make it for Android now.
it's called FaceTime.
No, yeah, you can use an Android for FaceTime.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But
Did y'all know? So I want to know, how old do y'all think GPS is? When do you think that first came out?
like the old Garmin's.
Probably 90s.
Millions of
90s.
years old.
I mean, GPS is so involved, so it's. I mean, what kind? Just GPS in general?
Just tell me your opinion.
I think
Or
man-
generalize it.
Okay.
I mean, are you talking about like global positioning system in general, or like the modern GPS as we know it?
No, just GPS.
like late 80s, probably.
I mean, as soon as they launched the satellites up, first couple satellites, right?
In 1932,
Oh my.
Yeah. So,
that's not
well, I
not
mean,
anywhere like what
satellites. That says,
I forgive you. Listen.
dude, wait.
Listen.
The GPS is based off satellites, so I was right.
This has nothing to do with satellites. Just listen. This
Then
is
it's not real
hilarious.
GPS.
I know, but listen. It's
Oh, okay.
calling it GPS.
Oh, okay. I know. Okay.
So in 1932, there was a car that had a rolling key map that passed through the screen in a tempo determined by the speed of the car. It was just
Tempo
a map.
determined-
Look. It was just like a key map put in the screen, and like the faster you went, the faster it would scroll.
Like the pianos,
yeah, probably.
like the player pianos. You pump the pedals.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
word.
I guess it would just show where you were in that moment. It's not gonna like give you directions to get somewhere else.
No, but it doesn't know where you are.
Well, I don't know. I don't really know how it works.
'Cause
But
it-
can you imagine if you're going like 50 miles an hour or 60 and that thing's
It's
just
like
zooming
scrolling.
But
through?
no, you're only going
It's
up
a
and down.
blur.
You can't go side to side. And imagine like you change roads. You're like, okay, gotta get the other map out. And you insert the map.
I just know that it says it was a rolling key
I'm
map.
envisioning like you open up the dash and insert your map roll, like changing
You
roads.
probably would have to.
That's ridiculous.
Every road you change.
And if you're going too fast, it would probably just be a blur. I mean, who could read that?
Be like,
You go too fast. No, you go too fast and it like gets tangled up, and you have to.
You gotta-
just slow
it
down
gets
to, like-
jammed.
Yeah, you slow down and get it rolled back up. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're almost out of time, but I do have something interesting for y'all. So, sad to say, none of y'all have decided to create y'all's own podcast, and that kind of breaks my heart because that means no money for us. So, if y'all want to help support the show, other than just like giving us money, which we won't turn down,
Wow.
you know, y'all could create y'all's own podcast for like almost nothing. I mean, it's not that expensive, and you get popular. So, I mean, what, you know, win-win kind of. So, just go to random ear candy, or not random, go to PodBean and use code ear candy whenever you go to sign up,
Get it
and you'll get a
right.
month of podcasting for free. So,
do it.
yeah, do that.
Yes.
You heard it from a guest, so you
Do
better
it
do
today.
it. You better
Yeah.
do it.
And then if you want your birthday shout out, send it to us. Email us at randomearcandy@yahoo.com. Let us know your birthday. Follow us on social media, and it's been a good time
On
talking.
social media.
Yeah.
Okay, intro music's almost done, so goodbye.
All right, see y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Toodles, toodles, toodles.
Bye.
Toodles.